Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
A major train accident in Odisha took 275 lives and left over 1,000 injured. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi alleged that the BJP and RSS are incapable of looking at the future. Let law make its course, says Amit Shah to the wrestlers in late night meet. Big opposition parties meet in Patna on June 12, likely to be postponed. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world. Investigators are probing an electronic track management system that they suspect malfunctioned and caused India's deadliest train crash in more than 2 decades. Railways officials said at least 275 people were killed when a passenger train hit a stationary freight train, went off the tracks and hit another passenger train passing in the opposite direction in the eastern state of Odisha. In their first detailed briefing on the crash, Indian Railways officials said that failure of the track management system was the main focus of investigations. The computer-controlled track management system, called the interlocking system, directs the train to an empty track at the point where 2 tracks meet, told Sandeep Mathur, Principal Executive Director for Signalling. It also coordinates and controls the signal to an oncoming train, indicating whether the train has to move straight or switch to a new track, he said. It is supposed to be tamper-proof, error-proof. It is called a fail-safe system. Even if it fails, the signal will turn red and the train will be stopped, said Jaya Verma Sinha, a member of the railway board that runs the giant state monopoly. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi took a jibe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi and alleged that the BJP and RSS are incapable of looking at the future and can only talk about the past. Addressing a gathering of the Indian diaspora in the Javits Center in New York, Gandhi said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is trying to drive the Indian car, and he looks in the rear view mirror, then he does not understand why this car is crashing, not moving forward, and it's the same idea with the BJP, with the RSS and all of them. You listen to the ministers, you listen to the Prime Minister, you will never find them talking about the future. They only talk about the past. Gandhi asserted that the BJP and RSS speak only about the past and always blame somebody else for the past in India. There is a fight going on back between 2 ideologies, one represented by the Congress and the other by the BJP and the RSS. The former MP said, the simplest way to describe this fight is that on one side you have Mahatma Gandhi and on the other side Nathuram Godse, he said. On the Odisha train accident, which claimed 275 lives and left over 1,000 injured, Gandhi said that during the Congress tenure, if train mishaps happened, ministers used to take responsibilities for their actions and we accepted our mistakes. I remember a train accident when the Congress was in power. The Congress did not get up and say now it is the fault of the British that the train has crashed. India's top wrestlers who have been protesting against BJP MP and chief of the country's wrestling federation, Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, met Home Minister Amit Shah. Olympian Bajrang Punia told that they met the Home Minister late on evening at his Delhi home. Sources say the meeting that began at 11 p.m. lasted for more than an hour and that it was attended by Mr. Punia, Sakshi Malik, Sangeeta Fogart and Satyavart Kadian. The wrestlers demanded an impartial probe and quick action against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who has been accused of sexual harassment by 7 female wrestlers, including a minor, they said. Amit Shah assured the wrestlers that the law remains same for everyone. It's learned, let the law take its own course, he reportedly told the wrestlers. Sources say the protesting wrestlers had sought a meeting with Mr. Shah after their 5-day deadline for action against the Wrestling Federation chief ended on Saturday. The wrestlers, who alleged that their protest against the WFI chief has been largely ignored, had last month announced their decision to immerse their medals into the river Ganga in Haridwar. They, however, temporarily shelved their plan after intervention from farmer leader Naresh Tikar. A meeting of opposition parties scheduled to be held in Patna on June 12 is likely to be postponed. Sources said on Sunday, with Congress leader Rahul Gandhi unavailable for the meeting, there is a view to holding the deliberations at a later date in consultation with the main opposition party, so that he could also participate. Other members of the non-BJP grouping will also be reached out. The Gandhi is currently in the US. JDU leader and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar have taken the lead in speaking to several regional satraps beside the Congress, Aam Aadmi Party and the left to forge unity among opposition's rank to take on the BJP in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. He has held separate meetings with leaders of many parties, including Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge of the Congress, Delhi Chief Minister and AAP's National Convener Arvind Kejriwal, West Bengal Chief Minister and Time Supremo Mamata Banerjee and NCP's Sharad Pawar. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech. Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा.
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance, from geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back after a break. Now moving ahead. After an under-construction bridge over the Ganga River collapsed in Bihar, Deputy Chief Minister Tejashwi Yadav said that it was a planned demolition as experts had found serious defects in its design. Videos of the Aguwani Sultanganj bridge, which was supposed to connect Khagaria district with Bhagalpur, collapsing had gone viral on social media, prompting sharp criticism from the opposition BJP. No casualties were reported in the incident. Addressing a press conference, Yadav along with Additional Chief Secretary of Road Construction Department, Pratyay Amrit, said that the decision was taken after a portion of the same bridge collapsed during a thunderstorm in 2022. The government had then assigned researchers and IIT Roorkee to analyze the structure. He added, "It may be recalled that a portion of this bridge had collapsed on April 30 last year. I strongly raised it in my capacity as then the leader of the opposition. Upon coming to power, we ordered an inquiry and sought expert opinion. Approached IIT Roorkee, which is esteemed for its expertise in construction matters, to conduct a study. It is yet to come up with a final report, but experts who had studied the structure had informed us that there were serious defects," Yadav said at the press conference. Once the final report comes, which is expected shortly, the state government would contemplate action like lodging of FIR and backlisting the company which was awarded the contract, he said. After Karnataka, Congress is ready to decimate the BJP in Telangana and other state polls. Rahul Gandhi said during his US tour and emphasized that it is not just the Congress party but the people of India who are going to defeat its hate-filled ideology. We have shown in Karnataka that we can decimate the BJP. We did not defeat them, we decimated them. We smashed them in Karnataka, Gandhi said during a state dinner in New York. He said in the Karnataka elections, the BJP tried everything in the book. They had the entire media. They had 10 times the amount of money we had. They had the government. They had the agency. They had everything and then we decimated them, Gandhi said. And I want you to know that we are going to decimate them in Telangana. He said to loud cheers and applause from the gathering, "It will be hard to find the BJP in Telangana after this election." Election in the southern Indian state is scheduled to be held later this year. It is not just the Congress party that is going to defeat the BJP. It is the people of India, the people of Madhya Pradesh, the people of Telangana, the people of Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh who are going to defeat the BJP, Gandhi said. Senior Congress leaders said India has recognized the need to reject the divisive ideology of the BJP and the opposition, including the Congress party, will unite against it in the upcoming state elections and the 2024 national election. Apple Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook on Monday took to Twitter ahead of the technology giant's worldwide developers conference. The iPhone maker's boss shared pictures of him interacting with students who create apps for turning iPhone into musical instruments. As we get ready to kick off WWDC 23 tomorrow, I met with students from all over the world who are creating apps that turn iPhone into musical instruments and bring the experience of reading Braille to iPad through haptic feedback. Excited for what's to come, Cook tweeted. Apple's WWDC 2023 will kick off tonight at the company's headquarters in Cupertino, California. Tim Cook will be delivering the keynote address, which is expected to be laden with big announcements on products and updates. Mark Gurman of Bloomberg has said he expects the keynote address to stretch beyond 2.5 hours. Among the much anticipated announcements at the Apple WWDC is about the tech behemoth's mixed reality headset Reality Pro. The company has been working on its product for quite a long time. The AR/VR headset will be competing against Meta's Quest 3 headset, which was unveiled a few days ago. According to a Bloomberg report, the Apple headset will be made of glass, carbon fiber and aluminium. It resembles a ski goggles and has magnetic charger for power and a curved front with an external screen to show the user's facial expression and eyes. Powered by an M2 chip and 16 GB memory, the headset's virtual reality features will be powered by a pair of bright 4K screens on the other hand. The augmented reality functionality will be enabled by the video pass-through mode. It is the time of the year for the most anticipated test match as world number 1 India face Australia in the World Test Championship final at the Oval starting June 7. India, the runner-up of the 2021 final at the Lords, are gunning for their maiden ICC Test mace and their first ever ICC trophy in over a decade. Australia, on the other hand, will be playing their first final after narrowly missing out in the inaugural cycle owing to slow over rate penalty. Ahead of the big match, former India head coach RaviShastri made a Jasprit Bumrah remark pertaining to the favourites tag, while legends Ricky Ponting and Wasim Akram also made their picks. It's an injury-laden Indian side that has travelled to London for the final. Bumrah has been out with a back injury since September. Rishabh Pant has been recovering from the tragic car accident he incurred in December. Shreyas Iyer is out with a back injury as well, while KL Rahul incurred a hamstring injury during the IPL 2023 season. However, Shastri, in a conversation on Star Sports, valued Bumrah's absence the highest. When asked who stands as the favourites in the contest, the former India all-rounder looked at the two bowling attacks and opined that with Bumrah absent, Australia become slight favourites. Look at the pace attacks, which side has the better attack. If Bumrah was here, then I would say equal with Shami, Bumrah and Siraj. But now when you look at the Australian attack, Cummins and Stark, though Hazelwood is gone, he said. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader. Your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech. Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
ये
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा।
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance. From geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader. Your exposure to the world.
So we are back again. Now moving ahead. Rohit Sharma-led team India will look to end the ICC trophy drought when they lock horns with Australia in the World Test Championship finals, which starts from June 7. India's bitter rivals, Australia, suffered a setback ahead of the clash as pacer Josh Hazlewood has been ruled out of the contest. Michael Neser has been dropped in as his replacement. While this is the news from the Australian camp, the Indian team has so far stayed from injuries. The team until Saturday was training in Arundel and have now shifted their preparation at the Oval, the venue for the final. However, there has been a wide debate over the choice of wicket-keeper, and the two players in the fray are Ishan Kishan and KS Bharat. Both Ishan and Bharat are raw in India's red ball setup, and it has made the choice even more difficult. Bharat, however, has 4 appearances under his name, but Ishan, who most consider a better batter than the former, is yet to make his debut for India in the longer formal, sharing his views on the same. Former India spinner Harbhajan Singh feels India should hand Ishan a debut and called him a direct replacement for Rishabh Pant. Harbhajan passed the verdict in a video shared on his YouTube channel. The advent of rising star Shubman Gill has added a new chapter to the already existing, or rather long-standing, debate on who is the better batter between Virat Kohli and Sachin Tendulkar. It has been the year of Gill, where he has already smashed 5 international centuries and a record double hundred in ODIs, and that was followed by 4 tons in the recently concluded IPL 2023 season. And as world cricket joined the freshly brewing debate pertaining to Gill, an Indian great likened Gill to Sachin while taking down Kohli with bombastic reminder to that 2014 England tour, when Gill was in his century spree for India across formats at the start of the year. The claim that was made by the most was that Kohli's heir apparent has arrived. But following his exploits in IPL 2023, where he had come close to shattering Kohli's iconic 2016 tally with his 890 runs in 17 innings that fetched him the orange cap, the Sachin comparison popped up as well. Mohammad Kaif opened that Gill's batting is more similar to, or rather as flawless as that of Sachin than of Kohli, who still has weaknesses. Explaining the second point, the veteran India cricketer pointed towards Kohli's troubling 2014 series in England. Actor Goofy Paintal, best known for playing the role of Shakuni Mama in B.R. Chopra's TV show Mahabharat, passed away in Mumbai on Monday due to age-related health issues. He was 79. The actor's family said in a statement, "With profound grief, we announce the sad demise of our father, Mr. Goofy Paintal. He passed away peacefully this morning surrounded by family." Goofy's nephew Hiten Paintal told he passed away today around 9 am. He had a heart failure. Goofy Paintal had been unwell for a long time and was admitted to the hospital on May 31 after his health condition worsened. Besides being an actor, Goofy also directed a few TV shows and a movie titled Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. With BR Films, he also worked as an associate director, casting director and production designer. The actor was the brother of popular comedian Paintal, who starred in films like Satya Pe Satta, Rafu Chakkar, Parichay and others. Some of Goofy's acting credits includes film Dil Lagi, Des Pardes, Dawa and Samrat Company. He essayed the role of Akshay Kumar's maternal uncle in the 1994 movie Suhag. Besides Mahabharat, he also starred in TV shows like Bharat Ka Veer Putra, Maharana Pratap, Mrs. Kaushik Ki Panch Bahuein, Karamphal Data Shani and Karn Sangini. Is it even true love if it doesn't have a crushing truth hidden from everyone? The makers of the highly anticipated Satya Prem Ki Katha released the musical romantic film's trailer on Monday. The movie, starring Kartik Aaryan and Kiara Advani in the lead roles, is set to hit screens on June 29. The 2-minute 30-second trailer offers plenty a peek into the Gujarati world of Kartik's Satya Prem, a man desperate for love, and Kiara's Katha, a girl already in a relationship. They meet, hit it off, jokes are shared and promises are made before the two are shown to tie the knot. But not all is well, as Satya Prem realizes that even for a man who he says was born only to love, he has to give it his all and go against odds when he learns the truth. Will they sail through? Satya Prem Ki Katha is helmed by Sameer Vidwans and bankrolled by Sajid Nadiadwala and Namha Pictures. Ahead of the release of the film's trailer, the makers had on May 27 unveiled the first song from the movie titled Naseeb Se. The song received a positive response from fans and has already garnered over 29 million views on YouTube. Naseeb Se depicted the characters played by both actors hopelessly in love and on journey celebrating the affection they share. While Tanishq Bagchi, Manan Bharadwaj and Payal Dev have composed the songs for the movie, its cinematography has been handled by Ayanankal Bose. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.